ClassicGameRoom.com.
I'm invisible. I'm gonna sneak up on him and shoot him, because he doesn't know where I am. And neither do I, actually. So... oh, there I am. Nope, facing the wrong direction. That doesn't help. Welcome to the Intergalactic Space Arcade, where I've got a game that puts the word classic in Classic Game Room. This is Tank Plus from 1977 on the Sears Telegames Video Arcade. Not to be confused with Combat on the Atari 2600. They're very different. You ready?
Ready.
Now this is absolutely not Combat. This is Tank Plus. Not at all like, even though it looks very similar to Combat, it's clearly not.
Okay.
Because this is the Telegames version, which, as you know, has multiple versions of Tank Plus.
I knew that.
In it.
Oh, look, planes.
And planes. And you may be wondering, what's it Tank Plus? What's the plus? Well, you'll see. How did you escape that? The plus stands for a bit of the ultra tank and airplane violence for the Sears Telegames Video Arcade and the Atari 2600. They're the same thing with different names. In fact, this game is Combat with a different name. 27 Telegames, 1 Combat. Back in the day, Atari sold the 2600 through Sears as the Sears Video Arcade, and many of the games that you know and love as Telegames. Tank Plus is Combat, Target Fun is Air Sea Battle, and so on. Oh, no, quick! Combat is one of the most popular, fun, and easy to find Atari 2600 games, and Tank Plus doesn't really bring anything new to the table except it's always fun to play Combat, so it's fun to play Tank Plus. As long as you have a friend, it's a 2-player only game. All my trash talking hasn't paid off in Invisible Tanks just yet. It's a simple yet wildly entertaining game with several modes of gameplay like invisible tanks, bouncing bullets, and jets versus giant bomber thing. Pretty much everyone who has an Atari 2600 collection has at least 1 or 2 copies of Combat, maybe 3. It's like Pac-Man. If you buy another game, you're just gonna get it anyway, somehow. So copies just sort of materialize. Whoa! No. That was a lucky shot. It's far more rare, however, to find a copy of Tank Plus, although the game isn't rare. It's just fun to have a copy in your Atari video game collection. I guess the big question is, does the Sears Telegames Video Arcade work with Atari 2600 Live?
You have to pay a monthly subscription. Do you still have a subscription?
No, it ran out in 82. Well, you can hide in the clouds, too.
I don't know how to control myself to even get near the clouds.
You don't know how to control yourself. Well, that's a bigger problem, Brandon. Combat, or Tank Plus, is the quintessential fun 2-player Atari 2600 game. We could add more airplanes.
I don't want to add more airplanes.
Oh, wait a second. I have the bomber. Look at that. It's super easy to pick up and play. It only uses 1 button, and you have a certain amount of time to destroy each other for points. I'm shooting the cursor at you. Oh, it spins. If you're collecting Atari games, you already have this, but if you're new to Atari, Tank Plus, or Combat, more likely Combat, is one of the top 10 games you need to buy first. God, I'm amazing at this game. I think that the 3 airplanes actually have an advantage. But the real advantage is skill. I love the sounds the ricocheting bullets make. Isn't that just, it's like happy.
It's pleasant.
I'm actually somewhat disappointed there's no invisible airplanes in real life. In this game, I'm also disappointed. What's this one?
There's probably invisible planes, right? In real life?
Like Wonder Woman's plane.
I'm gonna wrap this up early.
Yeah, this game's good, but is it on the Vectrex? No, it's only on the Sears Telegames and the Atari. Do you remember shopping at Sears and buying video games? Did they even have that in like what you were born in like 2004?
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, the magic of playing two-player games in the same room on your Atari. Relive that magic with Tank Plus or Combat. Either one will do, really. They're great. Oh. We can't end on a tie game. So we have to play one more game of Invisible Tanks.
I hate invisible tanks.
Invisible Tanks.
It's invisible everything.
You have no idea where I am. You know why? Because I'm invisible. No! We can't have another tie game. I can't have you win either. We will play until I win and make this review look better. So start losing. No! No! There we go. And... One more! One more! Yes! Now we can comfortably end this review. 14-13 Invisible Tanks.